Okay, what this is an unboxing of the Xbox 360 Kinect. So far online, I've seen a few, and they kind of rush through the unboxing all the way through because it's normally professionals doing reviews on them, or some consumers that are not familiar with all the parts of Kinect in terms of just getting the hardware connected to your television or projection screen if you have one like you see we have over there. That is a 9-foot wide projection screen. Wow, you got to see the Steeler games on that. Woo! Even though we lost to the Saints, that was a terrible loss. Anyway, back to the Kinect here. I picked up Motion Sports. We were able to get one game with the Kinect, and we decided to get Motion Sports. The little guy decided he wanted Motion Sports over another game called Fighters Uncaged, I believe, or something like that. Which also looks to be a very interesting game for the male genre. Both games by Ubisoft, so that means a great title. So I'm going to go ahead and take a chance with an Ubisoft game because I've never seen a terrible Ubisoft game, even if it wasn't a game that I wasn't interested in. Anyway, here's Motion Sports there. I'm not sure if this title is going to do well, but we're just going to hope it's going to do well. And there's the Kinect. So I put the camera to the side here and slide open. Kinect. And it comes in a kind of little shell deal here, a box with Kinect information on it, or advertisement, we should say. And then at the bottom, I see there's a game slid under here, and that's Kinect Adventure, I believe. Let's see what happens with it. Kinect Adventure, yes, that's what's in there. And it comes with a little bit of literature in regards to if you have this console or the original Xbox console. And this here is an Xbox Live and Kinect Make Your Entertainment More Extraordinary card. Let's see what is this for. Connect to Xbox Live today for free. Okay. Even more entertainment with this fun Xbox Live Gold. Okay. Okay, this is information on how to sign up and get Xbox. We'll put that to the side. It's completely irrelevant to what we're trying to do here with Kinect. And then here is the step-by-step Kinect instructions here. So I'll just go here across it real slow. Then I'll explain those as well with the manual. So okay, so it seems to be two different ways to connect. And the first one is here with the standard console, where you can just connect the Kinect unit directly into the Xbox. And here's the second way you can do it with the old unit, where you would have to use the AC power from the wall and then plug the Kinect unit in the back of the old Xbox with the standard USB 2.0 A-type. And on this unit here, this is USB, but it's a different type. I forgot what type it is, but it is a different type. So that's why they say you need an adapter for the original Xbox. And if you happen to use, let's see here, we're going to open, and here's the Kinect on this side. Look at that. Very nice looking shiny black unit. If you got the Xbox 360, the new unit with the 250 gig hard drive, that unit has a shine, a glossy shine, a black glossy shine. The Kinect matches that shine. If you got the 4 gigabyte Xbox unit, that doesn't have the shine. It has like more of a matte finish. So the Kinect, just know the Kinect does have more of a polished shine to it. Let's see, I'm going to set this to the side and see if we can get it out comfortably. So we're just going to let it fall forward because I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see if we can get everything out of there. Okay. Box kind of purplish, whitish. And this plastic piece was in there with the manual in that little slot. The Kinect manual in the slot there. And I guess that's where the games and everything were in. And then it does not appear to be anything else in this packaging other than used for the point of support. Let's open here. Okay, and here's where all the wires are, adapters. It looks like that's everything that's in the box. Let's go over these things and see what they have. They gave us. Put Stick that neatly back in the box. Okay, and this is the Kinect sensor. Basically the manual for, a more in-depth manual for Kinect. Okay, now this is the sensor, okay? Now, what some people may not know, this sensor can set on in the front of your television, but they have a mount that can go on the top of your television in the back if you have flat screen or whatever type of television you have. They also have a mount for sale that you can put on a wall. If you had a flat screen television like myself here, and you had a wall behind it and you wanted to put the Kinect up top, there's a mount that can go up there, and it's like $10 cheaper than the mount for the television. And then they also have a mount that looks kind of like a tripod for a camera, and you can put the Kinect like under your television in a situation like mine if you decided you wanted to put the tripod. So they do have at least 3 different kind of stands for Kinect, or Kinect can just set right there on a tabletop. But let's look and see what we got right here. We have the Kinect unit with 3 different cameras or sensors, what they call 3 different sensors, because they're not all cameras, but they're one of them is for sound and whatnot, so we're not going to call it a camera. There's a sensor. And around the bottom, just a nice little stand with a nice little rubber fixture to the bottom there so it can stay in place. And 1 wire out the back of the Kinect unit. And then let's see here how they have us connecting the Kinect. Okay, now it all comes together in one piece. I guess they tried to make it so that if someone had an old Xbox, they can just go ahead and connect it directly. Looks that way. Here's the wire for the AC. Yes, and there's a split on here. And for the old Xbox, it just splits off. There's a splitter here, and you will plug the AC into the wall, and then you will plug your USB A-type into your older Xbox. And if you have the newer Xbox, here's the newer style that they're using. So if you want to plug into the newer Xbox 360s, you would just go ahead and disconnect that adapter and plug right into your unit in the back of the Xbox 360. And the reason why this is a different shape, because this USB line actually also carries the electrical power, or just basically the power for the Kinect to use the motor inside the Kinect and whatnot. The old school Xbox does not have that ability, so they give you the adapter here, and you just simply plug it back in there. And again, plug this standard USB A-type into your older Xbox, and then you can plug this into the wall. The other great thing about that is the advantage for the old Xbox users. We have specifically kept an old Xbox for that purpose. Check this out. This is a plus. Now the graphics are the same on the old Xbox as they are on the new Xbox. So listen why you have an advantage if you connect your Kinect to your old school Xbox. If you're using a projector. Okay, you see that projector up top, the screen across there. The advantage is, on the new Xbox systems, in order to get your Kinect connected to your Xbox 360, you have like a 9-foot piece here, you have to pay an additional $50 for a 10-foot extension for this particular USB for the newer model. It gives you power and so forth. Also, with the older Xbox, when you use this connection and then use the old school Xbox, it brings you back to the A-type USB. So that means instead of spending $50 on a 10-foot cable, you can get you a USB A extension like I have here for about $18, a 10-foot one. So keep that in mind. 8-foot, 10-foot for about $18. And you can plug right into the wall, because your Kinect is actually, what's going to have to happen here is we're going to have to run this Kinect unit from my Xbox, which I have in the back over there. You may or may not be able to see it. That's for the projector, and this is the Xbox for their HD TV. But there's another Xbox back there, which is for the projector. And then I have the projector here. And then the screen is here. Now, in order to put the Kinect in this area, I'm just going to put on top of here for now. But in order to put the Kinect in this area, I have to now have a cable that's long enough to reach to the Xbox that's over there. So what I'll do is buy a second 10-foot cable and run, just like I ran the audio speakers, the audio sound up here, through the ceiling, up across the top, down to the Xbox 360. And that's going to be the USB, the old school USB. You're going to run that way. And in fact, even if you were going to do this with the new Kinect, or the new Xbox, you'd still have to run a line. It would just have to be the $50 line. So you'd end up buying two of those if you have a projector that shoots a 9-foot wide screen. So that's $100 for a wire, or you can find yourself paying like $35, $40 for a wire if you go to eBay and get two of the 10-foot ones there on eBay. Just old school. Now, we're getting away from what we were talking about a little bit, the Kinect unit. But we're a little bit more in depth than some of us may intend, I should say. But there you go again. We'll go over one more time. We have the Kinect. And it has its different sensors. Some of them are video sensors, I believe 2 of them. And one of them is an audio sensor split motion sensor, if I'm not mistaken. And again, it has the glossy finish to it. And if you're going to be using your older Xbox, they give you the adapter right with it. There was a lot of rumors online. I've seen people typing that you're going to have to spend $50 for the adapter. That's not the case. You're spending $50 for the extension for the new Xbox 360 if you're going to be using that to extend your distance. So keep in mind that the old Xbox comes with the old Xbox system is supported with the Kinect right out of the box. They give you this nice little adapter here. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go ahead and play a couple games, and I'll post those as well on YouTube. But I'm going to go ahead and post this one first. I hope this was a decent video for some of the people out there, because I'm not sure how well this is going to take, because I'm taking this on a camera where I can't see what I'm shooting. I just have to basically get what I got. And it's a GoPro HD camera, so the picture should be pretty nice. I'm not sure if I'm shooting the right thing or how close I am, or if I'm too close, or what's in the picture. But there it is, the Xbox 360 Kinect. And the first game I'm going to try, the Motion Sports. Thanks for checking out my video. And leave some comments. And there's Kinect Adventures as well. So both of those games, little guy wanted to grab first, so we'll see how they work out. Thanks for watching.